Got the human touch,
friend.
massage
like
chairs.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean.
That's amazing,
Oh,
friend.
yes.
That's amazing.
Oh, yes, thank
Okay,
you.
I would never leave this place. You would.
That's the whole point.
You would not get rid of me.
That's the whole point. That's the whole. That's the whole idea.
All right.
We
Then
found our home. Like our
success.
place that we can do all the things that we need to do.
Yeah.
Have a little fun. Network a little bit. Write some songs if you want, or poetry or whatever have you. You know what I mean? It's really open to whatever your mind can stretch to.
And apologies if I missed it. What was the inspiration behind this room? Did you talk about that?
Oh man, as I look at those wings over there, I lost my my son. He was 13, 7 years ago. I lost my baby boy. His name was Andrew. His name is Andrew, because he's still here.
Yep.
And that's my inspiration. He was like, Dad, we need to have a place where everybody can come. Because living in Utah, it's like a bunch of cliques. And so he realized that at 13. He was like, man, like,
beyond his years.
Come on now.
I know.
Can we just
really.
get together, please?
Yes. All about love.
He's
right?
like, can you put together a business? Because Changing Lanes band's my first business, entertainment group, and so he was like, can you put together a business that everybody can like come together and do art together and like function all day, all night, and it's, when you're looking for business buildings and stuff, people are like, just pick one, pick one thing, stick with that one thing.
You're like, oh no.
Yeah. And that's how the Utah creative.
You didn't pick a lane. You didn't have a lane.
Come on now.
You're in all the lanes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's how the Utah Creative Arts Foundation came, about, because the mission is to provide a safe, a fun, a collaborative environment with active education, health and wellness, networking, entertainment, and access for creatives. And so no longer will creatives knock on the door and not get an answer, even if they're, because preparation meets opportunity, right? And so if we're, ready, then we'll get the answer that we need, and we'll be ready to go through that door,
Absolutely.
But results may vary,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You know what I mean? So,
He's not lying. He's not lying.
depending on where you're at. But also, however, it will lead to 100% success.
Love it.
If you're around, you are who you hang around, So that's what we're cultivating here, is a collective of people who understand, because what's understood don't need no explaining.
That's right.
Yeah, I believe you said that last time.
Oh,
To
yeah.
this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll recap, that conversation. I think you two just need to go sit on the velvet lounge.
Well, I mean, bro, like, we both had
leather.
the Soho experience, right?
Yes.
We've
kind of where that bonding happened.
Come on.
Yeah, man.
Come on,
True.
the energy, right?
So we have been in here before. I have been in here before.
Yes.
And we found out that we have
You had some connections here
a
too.
strong connection that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
That's right.
And we found out that we know somebody who is very close to both of us.
That's right.
We gave the real names, and I said, and I know
So-and-so,
Charles.
yeah.
And he's like,
What?
he jumps up off the couch.
From over there.
He was sitting over
we're
here in
talking
that
about-
chair. He comes up off his seat.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
And
was
we're talking
awesome.
about our time in California.
Yeah.
And we had separate times in California, but
Yeah.
we both know a guy named DJ Head.
Right away. Yeah.
And homegrown radio, and we know
Chuck Dizzle.
Chuck Dizzle.
Yes, sir.
And we got to talking, and it wasn't just oh yeah, we dapped up and that was it. No. Like,
Yeah.
I work with him every day. I hit him up afterwards.
Did you?
I hit up him. I sent DJ Head a picture of me and you.
Yeah.
And he wrote back, he's like, that's my fam. That's all it said.
Right away.
That's all, right away.
Yeah.
DJ Head said, that's my fam.
Since he was 4 years old, bro.
Right away. And that was it.
Yeah,
Well, the thing that I loved about that, and why I wanted you guys to just kind of recap with that, is this is probably what this space is created for, right? Like, just
is.
coming
We
in
literally
here,
activated that
it
the
was-
last.
It was so natural, these two,
it.
and I'm just over here sitting in this, green velvet
Well,
couch,
it was
quiet as a mouse, just watching this unfold. It was
honestly, though,
awesome.
what it was two creatives getting into a room
Yes.
together and just talking, and you find out your network is the
sir.
same. Like,
Yes.
Same.
all
It's a
creators
small
know each
world.
other.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Even if you've never met another creator, you know them. If you watch their content and you connect with them, you know them.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
You
And- and
authentically
here
connect with that kind of stuff.
collaborate.
Go ahead, yeah, collaborate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I always say that.
That's
We're
what
not,
we're
we're
here
not
to do.
competing, we're collaborating.
Oh my gosh, no, man. Competition is too easy. Collaboration is difficult.
That's it.
And everything worth having is difficult. You know what I mean? It takes a little bit of work. Collaboration means that I get to listen to you, you get to listen to me, and we get to find something in the middle that works for both of us, you know? And if somebody else comes in and wants to collaborate with us, then we all sit around and we, you know, bump heads together, and it's like beautiful, you know, and it comes out as pure gold.
And you know what's fun is when I've told other people this before is there's a lot of rooms I've been in that I was not supposed to be in. Like I should not have been in.
Right. Amen.
Big Boy's neighborhood, I should have been in there with Chuck Dizzle.
Amen.
Coming from where I came from a farm in the middle of nowhere. There's
Yes.
there's no way in hell I should have been.
Your accent does not give you away.
Right. But it's that creativity.
That brought everybody together.
Oh yeah, and you don't see that kind of stuff. Like you don't. Excuse me. When you're in it, you're not thinking that way.
Right.
You're not thinking. I look back now and I'm like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have been in there with.
But
some of these
Blaine,
people.
here's the bigger picture. When you're in retrospect and you look back, you're like, everything is perfectly aligned for this moment right now.
I'm gonna tell you
in this space.
I'm not bragging. I'm not name dropping. But name dropping led to a crazy story here. But I went to a birthday party, private birthday party. It was Big Boy's.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say his number.
Yeah,
it was.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
He always But I went. And I didn't want to go. I'd already been to like 3 birthday parties for Big. I love Big, but I had a family and stuff too. I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to go home. Yeah. I went to this party. We meet up. We're in the back alley of iHeart. And long story, long day later, I told the host as I was leaving this house, I said, man, I'm just a dude who grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what I am doing here.
Right.
And Dr. Dre looks me dead in the eyes. He says, you're here because you're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Boom.
And never
Right
again.
away. That's it.
Never again did I ever feel like, and I know it was just he don't remember that. Dr. Dre don't remember that.
Of course not.
Nobody else remembers even hearing that except me. But I took it and I ran with that, and I never felt like there was a room that I wasn't supposed to be in from then on. Because I am where I'm supposed to be. Like that's
Every
it.
time.
Wherever you're at is where you're supposed to be.
That's right.
And I said, if he told me that, knowing where I came from,
Yeah.
and then knowing where he came from, knowing where he's been, all that, oh, well, I'm good.
It's all energy, bro. It's all energy. When this thing got done, I was like, I can imagine people coming over here. You remember the mummies, you know? How they were just like walking around, you know? I can imagine a host of creatives coming together like this, like home, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And just finding each other. It's all energy, you know?
It is.
So,
And we talk a lot about that. Me and Beck.
We do,
In the DBC, we got energy people, we got energy healers, we got all this stuff going on.
Yes.
And it's one of those things you're like, that sounds like
foo-foo, yeah.
In fact, one of our Cambria calls it that. You know, I didn't believe
and
in
you
that.
start looking at you start doing it. You start following some of that stuff, and you're like, man, I don't care if you're talking about religion, energy, whatever.
Yeah.
There is something there.
That's right.
Yeah.
And some people talk and they say, religion, energy, it's all one of them, separate for others, whatever it may be. But there is some, you cannot deny.
You can't deny it. That's
You
right.
can't deny when we came in here and we get to talking and we find out about this common connection.
Listen, and you fool around here and spend a little bit more time, we'll be here for another 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing. You know what I mean? And finding more connections. And that's all it is. It's like really just connecting the dots. And if you're willing to connect the dots, then everybody's going to eventually find each other. You know, instead of this 7 degrees of separation, it's more of like 2 degrees or 1 degree.
It's one phone call. It's boom. One text to somebody. Hey, do you know something sure do?
Boom.
And if not, I know somebody that does.
Let's
and then
activate. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I love it.
Because it's like, I got a great idea. It's not like, and that's the thing we creatives. We don't just hit each other up like, hey, what's the weather like?
Nope.
Like,
It's
no,
work.
we've got, if
What's the need and what do you need and what can you give? What's the give get?
Oh.
That's kind of what we talk about each week in our networking meetings. Like, what do you need and what are you providing?
Y'all need to
right?
bring those networking meetings over
Yeah.
here. Right away.
There you go. Let's go.
This is my
well,
last. This is my last.
This is why we wanted to get in here. Go ahead, Blaine.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what I was gonna say. It's gonna
I'm sorry.
spiral out of control.
It'll come over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we better keep walking around because we better.
This is what happens though, and that's why I wanted to get into this room and highlight the two of you because this happens so naturally. The very first walkthrough that we came through, these two just in here, collaborating and doing their thing and chit chatting, and I mean it just all came out.
It did.
It was just
It did.
amazing, so naturally.
You did.
All right, where are we headed now, friend?
This is the game room, and you know you got to have a place where you can relax and
Yes,
chill
yes.
out. You know what I mean? So we got the foosball table right here.
Love